going on, guys and girls? All right, so I've got the machine in the shop over at my buddy Dustin's house, and man, them stickers look cool. We got more stickers coming from right there and a couple other spots, but you guys see it. Let me back up. There we go. So I have a clutch kit on this. I'm running 110. It's got a clutch kit, helix, but a stock basket. And I'm only getting about 7,300 RPM on my high. I want my high to be bigger. It's hard for me to get back to the shop that did everything. It's no fault of theirs. This is tuning it. So they did a phenomenal job with everything that is associated with this buggy. And I truly, Dirty South Motorsports, truly appreciate them. But what I'm going to do, just because for sake of just doing it, I'm going to swap out that clutch kit for a Evo clutch kit. And I'm going to see if I can tune this thing myself. I know it's going to be a pain in the butt. I know it's going to be a process. But if you don't do these things, how do you know? So just a little walk around with a buggy. And let me show you what I got. So it comes with 2 different springs. That comes with its own custom cut helix. That's a spring brake thingy that I can't use. I gotta send that to the previous donor owner. I keep forgetting to do that. Here's all the clutching. Here's all the weights and the fingers, if I say that correctly. And this is probably the instructions. Yep, here's the installation instructions. So I'm gonna review this, take a look at everything, pull the dirty belt box off, and see what we can do from there. All right, guys, so I got everything taken apart, what I needed to get apart. I'll kind of show that. Sorry, this is kind of briefly with everything. There's plenty of instructions and videos out there that are talking about how to take these things apart and all that kind of stuff. But, so these are the AA weights. This is all AA stuff. Thank you so much. Again, Dirty South Motorsports, Riley and Pete, and also Windy Hill side-by-side repair, I think it is. Gage, thank you very much. I do appreciate it. But I'm gonna try this Evo. Like I said, I want to try to do it myself with some things. I've had a kit, so, and like I said, it's a little bit harder to get over to them, but I got one clutch setup weight already. Now, I don't know what Evo's thing is as far as like their stages and all that stuff, but I'm going to run their stage 5, and I think that's for E85. 110 and E85 are pretty close on power bands from what I can tell with everything that I've seen and researched. So I think I think I'll be fine with that. So I'm just loading these weights up, and you can see, and you Loctite them in, and the instructions will tell you it says 2.25 or 2.3 or something like that. So the 2 means there's one on each side. I didn't know that. This is my first time doing a clutch kit. Most of the time when it comes to clutches and stuff, I let somebody else do it because I didn't have the knowledge on it. But I'm gonna gain my own knowledge, see what happens. I'm gonna leave this open. I'm gonna run it in the field when I get all this stuff installed and see how it runs out. So, this is a low, it says low engagement. I gotta look back through my phone. It says it's hitting at 2200 RPM on low and 2600 on high as the engagement, and it goes up to 84 to 8600 for wide open throttle. We're gonna play with that. I wanna see how this does, and we'll have to change some weights or do something and figure it out. All right, guys, I don't know if it's loud, I don't know, but I just backed it out of the shop after putting the Evo low engagement clutch kit in here. We're gonna see how this thing does. Like I said, I'm just doing this for experimental purposes. That's all I'm doing it for. So we're gonna see, get strapped up, and do a test hit. I don't know if you can hear me, but we're gonna do a test hit. We're gonna do it low and do it high. Bad thing is it's really slippery out right now because it's been raining in the field. But we're gonna try it out and see what happens. See if I can get the RPMs up, see how this thing shifts out. Just got done. You'll see it in the video. So low, I'm hitting on a rev limiter. I'm too high and low. So, and high, I almost got to what I wanted. So I did a little looking on the interweb. Everybody's asleep right now. It's loud. It's loud as all get out. But I kept the old primary spring from the AA clutch kit instead of putting in the Evo clutch kit primary spring. The Evo clutch kit primary spring is bigger and it seems stiffer. So I'm thinking if I do a stiffer spring that it's going to get my low back to where it should be and not hit the rev limiter, and my high to go all the way to where I need it to. We're going to see. I'm just testing things out, but so I'll show you. So this is just reference. This is what was in my primary from AA, from the clutch kit. This is not the spring, but it's a spring that's like this, a little bit shorter, and you can see the difference. So the other spring is going to be, I think it's going to work. We're going to see, and we'll test it and see what happens. All right, guys. I don't know if you can hear me, but the primary spring has been changed. I'm going to do one more test hit. It's getting late. I don't want to keep the neighbors up, so we got to keep the peace. But I'm gonna see how she runs and see how it feels, and maybe call some people in the morning and figure some stuff out. So low's getting all the RPMs I need. High, I want to get a little bit more RPM. I don't know how, if you put it on the heel, I don't know if you put it on the tip, I don't know where you put it, but I'm gonna give guys a call in the morning that knows more about clutching than I do. It's rowdy, but I think there's some more on the table, especially in high. I'm at 70. I saw a peak of 79. I want to get up in the 84, 8600 range. So I'm thinking maybe my clutch weights are too heavy for high, but I'm also running 32-inch tires. We'll see. All right, so just got done doing another test it with my buddy Dustin. He says it's rowdy. I feel there's more on the table. So like I said, I am going to give my buddies a call and see how much more is left on the table. I could be wrong, but I think I can get some more out of high. Low's good, low's great. It's hitting about 84, 85, 84, 85. I think peak was 86 or 87. High, I'm getting 79. I don't think I hit 8. It's hard to see because how slippery it is, but I think there's some more in high, but we're gonna find out. My buddy Dustin, he just, that's his 1K. It might be up for sale soon, but he got a Can-Am. So I'm gonna walk over to him, and because we're over at our land, and that's Dustin's shop. Let's go say hey to Dustin, and let's see what he thinks about his new Can-Am, and let's see what he thinks about the chassis.
Yeah.
Dang. So, first thing, chassis. How's it feel?
Good. It's pretty badass.
Does it feel rowdy?
Yeah, it's rowdy.
Do you think there's some more on the table? What do you feel?
I think you're not giving it enough. I think it's more than you're putting on, for sure.
All right, so Dustin, tell me about your Can-Am that you got, and just tell me a little bit about it. Come on.
What do you want to know?
Well, you went from a 1K to a Can-Am.
Yep.
So how do you feel about the difference in just
more comfortable, more
Yeah.
power? I don't know. So far, I like it. We'll see.
Yeah, it's an awesome machine. You got this thing from Mountain Motorsports. Man, that's got a Baja light that is so bright. It might be blinding the camera. It's hard to even see what he's got out here, but he's got a, what is this?
It's Maverick
XDR DS 123752.
RS Max X Turbo RR.
Gotcha. No, we'll get this thing on some videos. I had a video of it, and for some reason, my damn GoPro, I either didn't hit record or something, but you'll see this in videos coming up soon, hopefully. It's hard for us to all get to hang out and ride, but yeah. So guys, stay tuned for more great stuff. We're gonna try to start doing more stuff like this, like I told you, and we're gonna visit some shops. I've got 2 or 3 shops around here that we're definitely gonna go visit, and we're gonna talk with, and all that kind of good stuff. So stay tuned. Thanks for liking, subscribing, make sure you join, all that kind of stuff, but see you later, guys.